The beauties of rural Essex at the village of Hempstead, where Dick Turpin was born. That's Dick Turpin's famous ring of poplars, and just beyond it is his birthplace. But our quest was not for Dick Turpin. He's dead anyway. We were bound for Pollard's Cross to seek a charming and talented artist who is very much alive. This is her lovely Tudor home. We went on to the farm, and there we found the hostess of Pollard's, far away from the cares of her hidey-high production worries, Florence Desmond, in private life, Mrs. Houston. Miss Desmond, Mrs. Houston.
Hello, what do you want?
What sort of a farm have you got, Mrs. Houston?
Oh, it's a mixed farm. We've got about 220 acres. We grow all the usual things, you know, wheat, barley, mangels, sugar beet.
As a matter of fact, when Florence Desmond and her husband took it over in 1940, it was derelict property. They were so successful that now it's rated as an A farm by the War Agricultural Committee. That's a great achievement. But I'm afraid I'm interrupting you, Miss Desmond.
And we've got about 16 head of cattle.
Well, that means a lot of milk, doesn't it? So I suppose you...
Supply all the village with milk.
Grand. Who's your fine, fat, four-footed friend?
This is Pathe. This is my means of transport.
Do you ever have any trouble on the farm, Miss Desmond?
The usual trouble, you know, labour shortage. We can't get all the staff we want, but we started a couple of new land girls last week. They're over there. They're not much good, but they're learning.
And they've got a lot to learn. That's Michael, Miss Desmond's adopted son. He's calling Connie the cow. And these are the sort of chickens that don't want to cross the road. They're doing pretty well here.
Fine lot of help the government have given me. Flanagan and Allen as land girls.
And when land girls like these land on a rick, something's bound to happen. Oh, and there's a bit more, Bud. Who else, Miss Desmond?
Eddie Gray as a scarecrow and a nursemaid.
But skies are not grey for Michael when Eddie's around. As a matter of fact, we caught him in a juggler vein.
What to expect next on this crazy farm, I don't know.
Well, here are Flanagan and Allen themselves to tell her.
Well, that's that.
Well, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to milk that cow.
Just a minute. Now, you know how to milk a cow?
Oh, yes, I know. I think so, anyway.
You do? Well, don't forget to milk the udder.
Hey?
Don't forget to milk the udder.
I'm going to milk that one.
I know you're going to milk that one, but milk the udder.
There's only one cow there. How can you milk the other?
The udder. The udder.
The udder, yes. I'm going to milk that one.
I know you're going to milk that one, but don't forget the udder. And whatever you do, be careful of the skin.
Why?
Well, you know the cow's very useful.
How do you mean?
Well, we get shoes from a cow. We get suitcases from a cow.
From a cow?
Yes.
Where?
The cow's outside.
I know it's outside. That's why I'm going to milk it.
No, you're going to milk the udder.
I'm going to milk that one.
The cow's outside.
I know it is.
Oh, hide.
Well, no looking, turn around.
Hide.
Look out, the governor.
Hey, what's the idea?
Sorry, missus.
Oh, we're sick of this.
Why, what's the matter? Don't you like earning an honest living?
No, we're not used to it.
You both look well on it.
No, that's a nightclub plan.
What do you want to do, go back to the theatre?
Yes, please, Mrs. St. Pancras.
Mrs. St. Pancras. Houston,
Houston, yes.
All right, boys, I think I'll come with you.
Hidey, hi.